Klavdia and German Khatylaev come from the Republic of Sakha. It's 1 million square miles in Siberia, part of the Russian Federation. Their ethnic group is now Sakha, but in former times they were called Yakuts. When they speak about themselves, they prefer Sakha now. So this is the homeland to a small ethnic group. It's an indigenous ethnic group of Siberia, of which there are dozens, and this is about the largest. In this entire landscape of frozen tundra and taiga in 1 million square miles, you have under 1 million people, of whom 300-something thousand are these Sakha people. Sakha culture is very ancient and is probably related to Native American cultures of North America, since the inhabitants of the New World are supposed to have come across from Siberia. The music and culture and religion of this people were severely repressed under Stalin, to the point where there's a kind of cultural oblivion, which you could call ethnocide. So that people like the Khatylaevs, who are today trying to represent their culture and propagate it, have to do an enormous amount of reconstruction work. After 1991 and the end of the socialist era, there's some nominal sovereignty that came to the Sakha people over this vast landscape of theirs, but they're still politically and economically subject to Russian rule. But within their domain, they do look to rebuild and restore and re-establish a kind of older cultural patterns that were so severely disrupted from the 1920s to the 1980s. At their concert at Wesleyan, they presented a broad range of the kinds of music that you could find in their homeland. They demonstrated virtually all the musical instruments and a couple of neighboring Siberian peoples that they are nearby. They do a lot of work with the Jew's harp or jaw harp, which is a kind of pronged metal instrument that you can use your mouth as a resonator with to produce fantastic sounds. The Sakha people really specialize in virtuoso ways of using Jew's harps. There is a birch bark horn, there is a fiddle, and a plucked instrument. So they demonstrate the varieties of instruments and also a full range of really sometimes astonishing vocal production that they've learned and that they've developed artistically in their own way. Music like that of many indigenous peoples in Siberia is closely related to issues of their environment, to the animals that are key to their survival, as well as the physical features of the natural landscapes, mountains, rivers. These are all very important to them. So in their performances, they will produce wind sounds, for example, and bird sounds before they focus in on the human sounds. They understand their music environmentally very strongly.